Leipzig. It's complicated. And I really like Semitic languages. We might have to take a mandatory break in a few minutes because of Zoom, but then we will return. Anyway, what I wanted to say is that most of you, I believe, know Akkadian or have some acquaintance with Akkadian, but some of you also, I've heard, know Hebrew, and there are also people who haven't studied any Semitic language, which is also great. I will try to accommodate everything to everyone, and if there's any problem or difficulty, please let me know. So this course is supposed to be some kind of introduction to the Semitic languages, languages of the Middle East, North and East Africa, and Malta. I'm sure you've all heard of them. In this class, I will try to say what are Semitic languages. I will try to say the names of all of them, which will take a while. I will, and I will, in general, like in this class, it will be a microcosm of the whole course, in which we will try to find out how we study both living and ancient languages and how we compare, like how we create that connection. Because as you all know, and from the languages that you've studied, I can tell, in Semitic, there are both ancient, very ancient and modern languages, sometimes with absolutely no connection or no direct connection, and sometimes with very, very large time gaps. And we have to find the way to stitch them together into one being. So people always tell me, that I should start with like telling a story, which is nice because there's a nice story behind comparative Semitics. I don't know. Never mind. A brief history of comparative Semitics. This is Philo. He was, I think, the first one we know of that said that Punic and Syriac were kind of similar. He didn't really put any detail on that, but it's nice to see that even in the beginning of the first millennium CE or something like that, there was already someone who noticed this. And the first comparative Semitist ever was Rabbi Yehuda ibn Quraysh, Jew in 10th century Tunisia, who noticed similarities between his mother language, which was Arabic, Judeo-Arabic, and the languages he read liturgically, which were Biblical Hebrew and the Targum Onkelos, for example, which is in Aramaic. And he started to notice all of these patterns and rules between how these languages are connected, which is really, really cool. And then in about the 16th, 17th century, there started to be contact between mostly religious persons of Europe and Ethiopia. This is Hiob Ludolf and Abba Gregorius, which were good friends and taught each other a lot about different things. And to get, like, this contact was one of the first assertions that Ge'ez, the ancient and liturgical language of Ethiopia, is also connected to Hebrew, Aramaic, and Arabic, which were already thought to be connected at that time. This is August Ludwig von Schlözer, I think, and he is the one who coined the term Semitic languages, which is nice. These are supposed to be the people who, no, wait. Who are these? Wrote it down. Oh, that's important. So the next thing to be discovered was the Old South Arabian languages and inscriptions, which were discovered or deciphered more correctly by these two lovely people, Wilhelm Gesenius, which probably you've heard of, or if not, you will hear of, and his student Karl Rödiger. And This is supposed to be the guy who deciphered cuneiform or something like that, but you probably know that more than me. I don't know. Yeah, that's the one. Did he actually do it? Is it true?
Who's that?
Grotefend, right? That's his name?
Yeah, but didn't decipher cuneiform for Semitic language.
True, but obviously, yeah, that was the beginning. Yeah, you're right. Just for reference, the ones in Zoom are seeing the presenter view. What does that mean? What can you see in Zoom? The same as me. Oh, okay, that's what I asked in the beginning. Oh. Then let's try and fix that. Can you show it to me, please? Like turn around here. Now it's good. And now, okay. But it changed, like it was okay in the beginning and now it's okay. Nice. So let's do it like this. No, let's do it like, and then you,
Okay. But that is good, right?
yeah, that is good for Zoom. Okay, that is good also for, oh, nice. Now you can even see. Okay, great, that works. And this is David Heinrich Müller, which was the man who led the, what we call Südarabische Expedition at about 1860 something, 70 something. They were the first people to discover these weird languages spoken in today Oman and Yemen, which we will discuss in shortly. These are the people in charge of deciphering and understanding Ugaritic, which was a little bit later. And all of these efforts will be combined or are combined to understand what Semitic languages are. So what they essentially are is a family of languages attested from around 2400 or 2350, I don't know, BCE until today. We call it a family of languages because they share a certain DNA, like an actual family. So, and they're most famous for the abstract concepts of root and pattern, which I'm sure people who have already studied any Semitic language already know exactly what this is. And people who haven't, I will shortly explain. And we will discuss this very much in depth because it's a very interesting phenomenon, which is unique to Semitic languages, in fact. Does anyone want to say what this is a map of? Hint, it says so on the map.
The Arab-speaking world.
Ooh, the Arab-speaking world. And why am I showing this? Yes, Simon, you can just talk.
I would say because Arabic is the most widely spoken Semitic language.
That is true. And also, this is also the Semitic speaking world. It's a map of the Arab speaking world, but it includes the entire Semitic speaking world. So other than all of these countries which speak Arabic, there's Ethiopia. And in these areas where Arabic is a minority language, there's also Aramaic, and here there's Hebrew, and here there's Maltese, and that's it, pretty much. So almost the whole Semitic speaking area also speaks Arabic, which is important to find out. And this would be the only time I will talk about Afro-Asiatic languages. So Semitic languages are considered to be a part of a larger language phylum, like macro family, called Afro-Asiatic. And these are the non-Semitic Afro-Asiatic languages. You can see that they're all in Africa. So calling it Afro-Asiatic is essentially the same as just saying African languages and also Semitic, because Semitic is just the only one that exists in Asia out of the Afro-Asiatic languages. Okay, you're right. Sinai Peninsula. I haven't thought about that. Okay, thank you. So, so the languages are ancient Egyptian, which is of course extinct unless you believe some Copts saying that they still speak Coptic at home. There is the